Hey guys, I just want to let you know that I'm doing a giveaway on my YouTube channel. I'm giving away one Yu-Gi-Oh! First Edition Breakers of Shadow booster box. So to enter, just click that subscribe button down below, and once I hit 500 subscribers on my YouTube channel, I'll be giving it away to one of you lucky subscribers. So hit that subscribe button, and that's pretty much it. Enjoy the video. Hey! What is poppin', people? It is your boy, BlankPage, coming at you with another video, and what you guys are gonna watch today is my top 10 favorite Pokemon cards from the base set expansion. So hopefully you guys will enjoy. Go ahead and smash the meat, and if you guys are new to my channel, subscribe. Down below for Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon content. I try to upload daily, so hopefully you guys are down for that shit. Alright, so this is going to be my top 10 favorite cards from the base set expansion. And this top 10 list is basically just going to be composed together of what artwork I found to be the most beautiful, the most awesome, and the most badass. Now, looking at their effects and their attacks of these old-fashioned cards, they are nothing compared to today's standards, where some cards might do like 180 damage to like 300 damage. Back then, some of these cards did a maximum total of like 60 damage, even in their third stage of, evolution. And some of their effects were just terrible. And just a lot of attacks are also just terrible as well. It was like, oh, do 60 damage, but discard all your energy cards. So a lot of these cards will not be on this list because of their attacks nor effects, because they were just complete utter shit back then, especially if you compare them to today's standards of Pokemon. So a lot of these cards on the list will be on here for their artwork. Now, some of their attacks may go in combination with the artwork, because some of these attacks are, pretty okay, I guess, for especially back then. But mostly this list is just compiled together of just artwork and what artwork I found to be the most awesome. So keep all that in mind when you guys are watching this video and seeing my list of my top 10 favorite Pokemon. And with that being said, let's jump into my number 10 spot. Kicking it off at number 10, we have Nidoking. I mean, now come on, how would he not make this top 10 list? He absolutely looks like a savage, and he is just pure badass, so that is why he made number 10. Here at number 9, we got ourselves Zapdos. His art definitely looks amazing. Just look at him, he's just shining with pure beauty. But his second attack, Thunderbolt, though it hits for 100 damage, it's kind of like shooting yourself in the foot. You attach 4 energies just to discard them, so it's like a double-edged sword. But that does not mean that he is bad at all, especially back then in 1996. But that is why Zapdos made our 9th spot. His art's amazing, and his attack is pretty cool, but double-edged sworded. Coming in at number 8, we have ourselves Alakazam. Alright, so how could he not make this list? I mean, look at him. He just looks absolutely amazing. The lighting on him is perfect. The lighting really brings out the best in him, all the great details in him. And the background picture for Alakazam is also just perfect as well. It really represents what psychic types are all about and what Alakazam is all about. So that is why he made number 8. Coming in at number 7, which is my favorite number, by the way, we have my favorite Pokemon, Raichu. So he had to make this list somehow, and number 7 seemed about right. But just look at him, how could he not make this list as well? He absolutely looks amazing. He looks like he wants to give you a hug, and the lighting on him looks just about right, and the coloring on him just looks about amazing as well. And the background also just, makes the picture as well. And his attack, Thunder, though it's kind of bad, it is probably, one of the more better attacks of base set. So that is why he made number 7. Here at number 6, we have Poliwrath. Alright, so I feel like he is one of the less loved Pokemon in the series, because everyone seems to like Politoed more than him. but today he deserves that spotlight. I mean, just look at him. He wants to give you a double knuckle touch. I mean, come on, give him some love. He looks awesome, and he just looks like a beast as well. I mean, if you mess with him, ooh, I wouldn't mess with him. We are in the top 5, ladies and gentlemen, and it is Muto, Pokemon number 150. Alright, the legend of legendaries, and just look at him, he looks definitely badass, rather sleek, like sleeker than usual in my opinion, which looks great in my opinion, and he just looks like he would mess up your world. This is definitely one of my more favorite pictures of Muto as well, so props to the person that made this card. And he just looks like a total beast. The 60 hit points aren't really good for him, but his attacks rather do make up for it, especially the psychic first attack, the one that's a psychic. 10 more damage for each energy on the enemy Pokemon, so that can do a lot of damage, especially if you're going up against today's standards with like Malamar EX or something. He would do a massive amount of damage, but yeah, this is my number 5 pick, and it is Muto. We have a beast, ladies and gentlemen, in the house, and it is Blastoise. Alright, so Blastoise is definitely one of my more favorite water-type Pokemon, if not my favorites, and this card really represents just how amazing he is. Just look at him, the sprinkles really give off how beautiful of a Pokemon he actually is, but wait a second, he has 2 Hydro Pump cannons on his back, and he will not be afraid to Hydro Pump your ass, and that came out much more wrong than I thought, but definitely this card art is amazing, and that's why he deserves this number 4 spot. We are in the top 3, ladies and gentlemen, and we are starting it off with Machamp. Alright, so he definitely deserves this 3rd place spot. And just look at him, he's flexing it for you, and he's getting ready to wrestle you as well, and seismic toss you around. So this art just looks amazing. The shading on him is perfect, the lighting on him is perfect, the background for him is awesome as well. And the 100 hit points, that's pretty amazing. And you know, he just looks like a beast, like always. And that is basically why he deserves our 3rd place spot. Here at number 2, we have Venusaur. Alright, so he is definitely the unloved one of the 3 starters, but look at him now, he is number 2. Just look at him, take a minute to appreciate the artwork of him. He just absolutely looks fabulous, and I just love this picture so much. It's probably my most favorite picture of Venusaur I have ever seen, and the background definitely goes great with him. And his Solar Beam attack, though for 4 grass energies, that is, you know, kind of a lot for only 60 damage. It isn't too shabby though. And his 100 hit points, that is great. But yeah, this is why he made number 2. And now we're going to go into the honorable mentions. We are now in the honorable mentions. We are starting it off with Arcanine, Chansey, Dugtrio, Electabuzz, Electrode, Hitmonchan, and Ninetales. Each of these Pokemon had a chance to make the top 10 list, but they just fell short as the other ones obviously took it. But we can also see the number of cards in this set, the number of holo rares, the number of non-holo rares, the number of uncommons, and then I also put down the release date for Japan and US. So that is just in case you guys want to know some facts about this set, as well as, you know, some of the cards that could have made this top 10 list, but we're just shy of it. But now we're going to jump right into our 1st place winner. Here in 1st place, we have Charizard. Alright, so I know that this card is overly picked for the best card or the most favorite card of anyone, but you know what? I don't care what you think. I am not being stereotypical and choosing what everyone else is picking, because this card actually looks really awesome. Now, let's all be honest to ourselves real quick. Like, seriously, be honest with yourself, this card looks amazing. Just look at him. He looks like a fucking beast. Now, sorry for my language, but come on, I cannot stress it enough. He looks like an awesome motherfucker. And he looks like he would fire blast your ass so quick that you would be burnt to a crisp. Now, his attack fire spin, though it is pretty good, and despite it, still discarding 2 energies while, doing it, he is still, pretty dang awesome. Not as good of an attacker as Blastoise, because obviously Blastoise negates him. He still looks awesome, and that attack is still super good. So yes, he deserves the #1 spot, and he has 120 hit points. Like, that is pretty high, especially back in 1996. So yes, he deserves first place, and yes, he is my favorite card from the base set expansion. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. This video took a lot of effort to make, with all the editing, with the sound effects, the music, the visuals. It took a lot out of me. It took probably 6 hours to edit this video, but hopefully you guys did enjoy. And if you guys want more of this content, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. I upload Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon, like I said towards the very beginning of the video. And if you guys want to, keep on with the series, keep up with it, I will be uploading all of the booster sets in order from base set all the way up to where we are now, and even further beyond that. So hopefully you guys will subscribe for that, and hopefully you guys will have a magnificent day. And leave down in the comment section down below, what are your top 10 favorite cards of base sets? I'm very curious to know what your guys' choices are. And yeah, that is it for this video. Take care. Adios.